Okay guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Now today we are going to be talking all about what a lot of the survival gaming community is asking, which is the ARK Survival Evolved 2 or just ARK 2 release date. In today's video, we're going to be reading through the Xbox Wire post about ARK 2, and I'm also going to be giving my opinion why I think ARK 2 is actually not going to have any delays this year, and why I really believe we will see it in 2022. If I am wrong, then I am really sorry, but I just wanted to give this point out there just because I think it is a really valid point, and you guys can let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. So as always, if you guys are excited for the release of ARK 2, then smash that like button. It's crazy to think that we've known about this game, you know, since December 2020, and it is now January 2022. So let's see if we can get over 1,000 likes on today's video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Obviously, if you don't want to miss out on all of your ARK 2 news and ARK 1 news this year, then make sure to have those notifications and be subscribed. And let's get in with the video. So we're going to be reading through obviously this post from the Xbox Wire first, and then we're going to be just I'll give my opinion afterwards on what I am expecting and what I think will happen. So obviously, ARK 2 is coming to the Xbox Series X as a console exclusive launch. Now, you guys will know already that this means that it will not be coming to PlayStation straight away. It will be coming to PC, so it will be Xbox and PC only. It doesn't mean that it won't come to PlayStation at all, because you guys know ARK 1 started as a Xbox game preview at the beginning, and then a year or so later, after a few delays, it did come to the PlayStation. It only really depends, I suppose, how well it does, whether it will stay as an Xbox exclusive for longer, because obviously it'll be down to Microsoft, you know, whether I suppose it depends how long the deal is with Wildcard and Microsoft about how long it'll be the exclusive for, but I'm sure it'll be a massive one for Xbox, and that, you know, that definitely is probably one of the reasons why they've wanted to get this as an exclusive. I always find it very annoying, as I've mentioned in other videos before. I love when the whole community can come together, especially from a content creator. I like having all the communities joining, you know, but oh well, it is what it is. At least it's on PC. So obviously Studio Wildcard took their next dinosaur-sized step with the ARK franchise and thrilled the world by announcing ARK 2. The reveal trailer above was fully captured in engine and showcases some of the features and gameplay fans can expect when it arrives as an Xbox Series X console launch exclusive in 2022. So this is still the most updated thing on the Xbox website of Xbox Wire, so it is meant to be 2022. The ARK franchise has long storied history with the Xbox community. ARK Survival Evolved was a console launch exclusive in the Xbox game preview in December 2015, gaining valuable feedback from the Xbox One players along the way before launching in August 2017. When the Xbox One X launched in November 2017, it was one of the first Xbox One X enhanced titles. Then in January 2019, the Xbox Game Pass members joined the ARK community, then gained access to Scorched Earth, Aberration, and Extinction DLC. ARK Survival Evolved was also one of the first titles to be optimized for the Xbox Series X. Now, with ARK 2, players will be able to thrust into a brutal new world of primitive survival against both beast and man, facing down the ever-present threats of the hyper-realistic intelligent dinosaurs, aggressive alien fauna, and the exotic environments of an unearthly planet. Survivors will continue ARK's dramatic eon-spanning story of humankind's evolution in the next generation sandbox survival experience. ARK 2 will also feature Vin Diesel as a hero character, Santiago, who will be a crossover character in the upcoming ARK the Animated Series. While Vin Diesel will be lending his acting talents to ARK 2, he is also a massive fan of the franchise, now serves as an executive producer of the game's sequel and having logged over 1,000 hours in ARK Survival Evolved. We'll have more news to share in the near future about ARK 2 here on the Xbox Wire. We'll look forward to seeing you in the ARK, and obviously, you know, that is the one thing we're going to be waiting for, because when you see lots of different articles from, you know, different game websites, it's just kind of going to be the content that we've already covered. But when obviously you get anything and see anything from Wildcard themselves or Xbox themselves, Microsoft, you know it is big information. So the main thing I think is the positive so far is that there has been nothing. It's 2022 right now, and there's been nothing so far that has told us there is going to be a delay. We even had, obviously, in the post-World Cup put up themselves about it and gave us the trailer and some other photos. We even had the release date for the 2022 anticipated release date of the ARK animated series, composed of 14 30-minute episodes with 2 seasons. So it all still seems to be on track. But this is where I go into why I believe ARK 2 won't be delayed, and why it just, to me, I can't see anything else getting in the way of it. So obviously, with ARK 2, it is the biggest thing next for Wildcard. It's one of the biggest things. I know there's 3 DLCs coming, but it's the biggest moneymaker coming up for ARK and the company itself. And I've said this in a few other videos, and I really believe that in a year for a company, you need to make some sort of income for that year. Wildcard year after year and the one thing I've mentioned in other videos as well is that I love that Wildcard have mentioned they'd never ever want to do microtransactions. They hate microtransactions. They say they never want something where you buy pets or buy skins or something, because they just don't feel like it's right. They like creating something that takes a lot of hard work from the actual, you know, the devs themselves, but then they can release it to us, and you guys, us as the community, are buying something worth our time and not just opening a loot crate, spending our hard-earned money and then not getting anything that's good. We're actually just knowing what we're getting, good content, and it's worth spending the money. And that's what I always love the devs, how they've always said that. So year after year, they've done that since Scorched Earth, and they've also obviously gave us free maps along the way. The Center, Ragnarok, Valguero, Crystal Isles, Lost Island, all the different maps like that have been free. But every year they have to make their money. You know, the last ever DLC for ARK 1 was released back in May 2021, which was Genesis Part 2. Before that, we had Genesis Part 1, and then obviously that was their big money making thing. So what it comes down to now is, what is ARK Wildcard as a company going to be making money on in 2022? We know we've got a free map, Fjord, the Viking map, June 2022. So what are Wildcard going to make their money on? They don't charge people for mods. When they release mods to the game, mod maps, separate mods, it's always free. So they need to do some form of income for the year. Now, I can't see them just saying, oh, we're going to release a little extra paid DLC at the end of the year, because if people think ARK 2 is around the corner, the story's already been ended in Genesis Part 2, what's the point in picking up something that's not going to sell? Because no one's really going to want to buy something that really doesn't make any sense to the ARK story. So this year, they have to have something that's going to earn money. And that's why I believe, guys, that ARK 2 must fall at some point in the year. Now, if we take it that June 2022 is the Fjord map, we'll be enjoying that for the next few months. I predict that we will get some form of release date on ARK 2 for the end of the year. Now, you guys know they do big releases for the Extra Life event, which is a charity event raising money, and they do reveals, and they also sometimes go to the Game Awards. But I think the reveal for ARK 2 could pretty well be at the Extra Life event 2022. Usually goes around about November the 5th, November the 6th, November the 7th sort of time, and that is where I think we'll get the release date. Do I believe there could be some form of delay this year? If it is announced there, then yeah, maybe it could be delayed till March 2023 or something. But I'm not saying, I know this video is meant to be me saying there's going to be no delays, but then it does bring me back to, if Wildcard do delay it, then they have had a year of just giving us free content and not earning any money. So as it still stands, we are meant to be getting it 2022. Bear in mind, Wildcard have done plenty of releases where they like tell us about something on the day and it goes straight out there. But I doubt they'll do that with the brand new game, because with a new game you have to give it some sort of promotion on TV. You have to do, like, you know, to get sales. There's no way they're just going to release it on the day and be like, well, everyone, ARK 2's out. So expect more to come. Don't really expect much up until June, because there's probably just going to be ARK 1 content talking about the new free map. So just focus on ARK 1 right now. Focus on enjoying that game. Don't, you know, you've still got like a whole year's worth of, just under a year's worth of, you know, mainly focusing on your ARK 1 content. So don't be worrying about that right now. But this was just a video where I wanted to share my opinion about why I believe there will be no delays. And if there is a delay, then there'll at least be an announcement, of a release date. And that's what I suppose we all just need, so we know where we stand and what we need to prepare for. Anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. If you have any questions you want to ask me, you can always do in the comment section down below. You guys know I love reading through your comments and replying to a lot of them, so make sure to give me your opinions there too. Leave a like if you're excited for ARK 2, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next videos very soon.